Hi everyone, Manuela Marcheggianni from Isomers Skincare. Welcome to our channel where we talk about all things skin, skincare, skin formulation, skin ingredients, the ages and stages of our skin, and everything in between. I'm a cosmetic chemist and a formulator. I've been manufacturing skincare for over 35 years. And I started out with very bad problematic skin growing up. So I hope that my experience and my information are of some use. Today, we're going to talk about sun damage and what happens to the skin, or why is sun damage such an important topic. And it is actually a bit of a dangerous topic, or a serious topic, if you will. I don't think people take sun damage or the effects of the sun as seriously as they should with their skin. So it's almost like when it's too late is when you start being informed about sun damage. And that's a shame, because there's a lot of information out there and there's a lot that we can do to protect our skin and to protect our lives and our loved ones from sun damage, because it's more than beauty. It could be life or death in a lot of situations, unfortunately. So what we do at Isomers Laboratories, we make skincare. And when we make a skincare formulation, we test our skincare, and we use a machine called Cystoscopy, so we get real people to come in of different ages and stages. And this machine has the ability to look under the skin, 3 microns under the skin. It might not seem like a lot, but it is enough, because remember, your skin is so thin, right? So it goes and looks underneath their skin, and it tells us a lot of information. One of the pieces of information is sun damage, UV radiation that has occurred to the skin. And what we see is the spotting. Sometimes we see, little growths that are happening. We see the breakdown. We see a lot of DNA change. And this happens very early. We've seen children with sun damage in their skin. So this is not something that's just for older people. This can happen very early. So if you have bad routine, a bad protection routine for your skin at an early age, and it sticks with you over time, your sun damage only gets worse. So what does the sun do to your skin? It starts to break down the connective tissues. It can kill off some of that connective tissue as well. So not only is it aging your skin, it can literally be destroying it. So this is why sun damage is something you need to pay attention to. Okay, it is a serious thing. So even though you have a nice tan, or you love the fact that you went out in the sun, you have this glow, underneath, the system is doing wicked things to you, unbeknownst to you, and you may not see it for 5 or 10 or 15 years, right? But know that stuff's going on underneath your skin, behind your back, if you will, underneath your skin, that it may not be as beautiful, as positive. So it's good to be aware of it and to know what to do about it. So what should you be doing to protect your skin against sun damage? Sunscreen. Sunscreen, sunscreen, sunscreen every day. Now, personally, I'm a big fan of low dose sunscreen, and what I mean by low dose or medium dose is going to be between 20 and 30 SPF. I'm not a huge fan of the 50s or 100, and I'll tell you why. The reason is, the way these SPF and the markers work is very interesting. And for the fact that there's claiming much higher SPF, you are using a much thicker, richer formulation that may not be giving you as much benefit as applying a 30 or a 25 properly. So for me, it's, what is the sunscreen you like? Are you going to apply it a couple of times a day or every few hours? Are you going to apply enough? Are you going to apply it properly? So don't be fooled by that false sense of security by saying, well, I've applied a 50 or I've applied 100, I'm good. No, it doesn't work like that. If you haven't applied enough of the product, if it's not distributed evenly, even if there's if you even miss a spot, that's all that's necessary for the rays to come in. They're not going to say, well, you gave it a good go, I'm not going to, attack your skin. That's not how it works. The rays can come in even if you miss a spot. So use a sunscreen, use a sun protection that you enjoy using, and you're going to wear it and you're going to do a good job. There are a lot of great sunscreens out there. I love ours with the UV Pearl technology, but I know that there's a lot of sunscreen out there, and that is a mild, medium kind of dosage that you can use. You don't have to use it sparingly. It goes on beautifully, and it's going to protect your skin. And that's really what you want to do. You want to be able to apply it properly, not just your face, neck, décolleté, hands, all the parts that are exposed, because when the sun damage gets in, it doesn't just localize. You may see a mark there, but the poison can travel throughout. That's also important to know. Now, what you can also do when you have sun damaged skin or pigmentation or discoloration is start utilizing ingredients that to help brighten your skin. We're going to talk about antioxidants. So you have vitamin C, very good for skin brightening. Okay, so if you have a little bit of discoloration, pigmentation, sun damage, you've got antioxidants. Vitamin C in the daytime, you can do retinoids at nighttime. So if we go to the vitamin C, we're going to do 15 to 20% vitamin C with a ferulic blend. Nighttime, a low dose retinoid with an azelaic and a niacinamide is fantastic, like the Simple Science. You may also want to introduce a glutathione. That's really good for brightening, evening up that skin tone. If you have more melasma, you've got a lot of the spots and they kind of rooted in your skin, or it gets bigger, deeper, darker, the go-to is going to be a 14% azelaic acid, 14% or higher azelaic acid. That is something that's clinically beneficial. It is a dicarboxylic acid. You don't get, it's not an AHA or BHA, and it's not a retinoid. So it doesn't really work the same way in the sense of the effects of drying or irritation or sun sensitivity. You don't get any of those things with the azelaic acid. The azelaic acid will promote cell turnover, but it doesn't dry out your skin. It helps to even out the pigmentation, but it's clinically approved for the treatment of melasma or pigmentation issues on the skin and that type of sun damage. So that would be a really good place to go as well if you've got more issues with your sun damage, and also utilizing your sunscreen. So there are things that you can do. You're going to work on using a good antioxidant if you've got sun damage. You're going to work on a good cell turnover and a retinoid. Introduce the azelaic acid and top it all off every single day with your favorite sunscreen. And as I said in previous videos, the sunscreen that's in your foundation or in your other product is not enough. You do need your own dedicated sunscreen, and don't get into that false sense of security of a sunscreen with a high SPF, thinking I applied it in the morning, I applied it over here on 3 spots and I'm good. It doesn't work like that. You have to put a little more effort in to protect yourself today and for all your tomorrows. Hope you enjoyed our conversation on sun damage. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Have a great day.